Right, right.
And there are people from all over the world that come. It's really a small.
Hi.
A skinny camera.
Yeah. Oh. Do you know how the camera nowadays that you can beautify yourself?
Oh, that's what the kids call those filters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make me look tall and
That's what
blonde
they
and
do
skinny.
with all
then.
the actresses who are quite chubby and so. But you know, the royal family was screwy.
Yeah.
Because you know what? They weren't even royal, most of them. They kind of picked them out to be royal and gave them a name, you know?
Well, I think there was a lot of inbreeding at first.
Of course.
That's
now listen
why.
to this. Here's the story. The maiden name of the Queen Mother is Bose. That's
Yes.
my maiden name.
Bose Lion, yes.
Yes, Bose Lion. So she should be Mrs. Bose, not, you know, they never tell their
In the
name.
House of Windsor when it was supposed to be Mountbatten,
No,
right?
that's
Mom, yeah.
that's the Queen Mother's daughter, Elizabeth. But I'm talking about the Queen Mother. She was also known as Elizabeth.
Yeah, the
And-
society didn't like to spread their wealth about. They thought if they kept it close, the wealth would stay close.
And they say the Bose family in England in the 1800s was one of the most richest. And I said, where's my money? And you know, my uncle used to always say this, and everybody said he was full of it. Give it to us, because the Queen always holds on to her pocketbook.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she sure does.
They're phony people, and they make a lot of money off the people of England, so-called taxes, whatever.
Well, that Prince Andrew's pretty shifty, isn't he?
Yes. And so is Philip. I mean, not Philip, her son there. That's good. And how come we only get to see one?
Well, you can train time, so go have a nap after this. Go play the train to have a nap. So I'll be doing a train 101 talk. So it's a very basic understanding of the train. If you want more, I think we have an engineer in the back here that could give you the 1001 information on the train. But we'll just do some basic things. And as well, it's actually kind of fun. Right to our left here, we have a freight train. So that's why we stopped throughout our journey a few times, because freight trains, they do get priority. And we're stopped just for safety because they're carrying thousands of tons of things on board. So that's why we just have to give them priority as they go across, because they're trying to get to end ports, right? Because we export lots of things across the country to other countries. And you probably can correct me here, but I think every minute that's delayed, it costs like $40,000 or something. Probably, yeah. Yeah, so no, we don't want to delay them, because then we're delaying those massive ships from going across the ocean to deliver things around the world. So that's why they do give priority. But we're going to talk about a few things that we see on the train, outside the train, and a little railway history. So let's start at the front of the train. So at the front of the train, we have two engines. They're diesel electric engines. They converted, I think it was 1958, to the electric, and by doing that, they actually reduced their greenhouse gas emissions by 12%. So that's a good way we give back to the environment there. And you do not want them to run over your foot, because they weigh 260,000 pounds each. So very heavy. And it's the diesel that actually powers the electric engine. So that's why we need a diesel in there to kickstart the electric engine. And we have two of them up front. So the engineers, they're only sitting in the front one. The second one is empty. but we do need both because we have a super long train. Lots of power is required. So we need 2 of them to power the whole train. Each of them power about 50% of the train, so that's why we need both. There we go, perfect. Oh, sorry. And our 2 lovely engineers, they can only work a maximum of 12 hours. That's a safety procedure set in place. So that's why different stops we have new engineers come on board. Just because for safety we have to switch them out every 12 hours because we don't want anyone falling asleep at the wheel because that wouldn't be too good. Then after that we have our baggage car. That's where all your luggage is safely stored away. So it's a massive baggage car and they can fit up to 12 to 15 canoes. So very big. And in the off season we can actually put your animals up there in a cage, of course, but only during the off season because it's too hot in the sun.
Like taking photos?
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Sarah.
Of course, there you go.
Just 2 today? Yeah, just 2? I'll get you to join in.
김밥 먹었지? 달걀 먹었지?
Facing up, just resting on our legs. I'm a video star. And we're going to breathe in and exhale out 4 times. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more times. In, out, up. Other side. So right arm goes up, right other arm. Reach over to the side. And up. Down and over. Perfect. Standing. Do a little quad stretch.
Hey,
How are you?
William. Good.
It's actually quite pleasant, but not pretty warm.
This is warm. It's going to rain. It's cold.
Yeah. I find it warm out here compared to what it's like in چطوری؟ حالتون خوبه؟ بهترین ها رو آرزو میکنم، بهترین ها رو براتون آرزو میکنم. پیروز سربلند موفق باشید.
خدا حافظ.
خدا حافظ.
خدا
شما
حافظ.
گرم. یا علی قربان شما. خدا حافظ. خدا حافظ. خدا حافظ. خدا حافظ.
Everybody got quiet. They're eating.
Yeah, because the food is coming, so
They're using their mouth another way.
yeah.
In a train, it wouldn't be that bad. In a car, it would be really scary. They're my biggest fear. I hate tunnels so much.
There's got to be a river. What do you think?
It's not a river, it's a lake.
Island.
Huh?
Gilligan's Island.
It's interesting. I think we've seen pretty rocks. Maybe more mountainous. Prairie, you don't have to drive that far. You just have to drive to the airport is there. Colorado Springs Airport's like 15 minutes from us. That's the prairie.
Look at all that lake, huh?
Yeah.
It's a big one. It's got to be a famous lake. If you look on your map, you must be able to see.
There's no internet, Victoria.
Huh?
I think maybe there must have been some business here.
That's what it looked like. We weren't off the track.
Yeah. You did go inside and you're not still hanging out.
There he is. We were wondering where you were.
Oh, just behind you.
Leaves alone and blue. What are we gonna? We kept on looking. It's rich.
talking about Fiddle on the Roof. If I was a rich man.
If I will be a rich man, I control the board.
And then he's doing his chickens.
I just showed Victoria the Chinese character, and she's like, oh, these two look similar, but they're like, no, they're not. They're totally different.
I fell into her evil ways. My brother was in the Korean War, and he brought back a Japanese girl, I guess. You know, those dolls that have the hair up, and then they have little jewels hanging from it, and the thing that wraps around the kimono. Is that it?
Victoria? I got it finished. You want to know it?
So show me in Chinese then.
Yeah.
It better be nice. Not early 50s, 1950. They had big ones that covered your whole eye.
Oh,
And they had little holes.
it's a really uncomfortable part.
Well, let me tell you, they had little holes so that when you tear, you could drain, it would drain. So I went to the movies and I was wearing them. And when I got out of the movies, my eyes were so sore. They were digging in my eye and I got an infection. So that was the end of that.